Hi there, NQM family, and welcome to this week's new Key Comics video. For this is going to be, what's this for? Is this for the 12th?
19th.
No, sorry, the 19th of February
tomorrow.
already. So it's 19th of February. Yeah, we've got quite a long list to go through, so we're going to obviously stay with us and find out what keys that we've got. Shall we make a start?
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
This is the future. Evolution.
Welcome back, NQM family, and we are going to go through our key comics. If you do want to be part of the NQM family, please make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button, little dingly bell so you don't miss any of our content. And if you do like what we're doing, make sure you leave a little comment below and let us know.
Yeah, definitely down in the comments, guys. Let us know what you're reading. Let us also know if we've missed any key issues that you're aware of, because there are quite a lot this week. If we have missed any of them, do let us know down in the comments below. We would love to know. So, guys, we're going to start with DC Comics.
Should we start with DC? Yeah.
Yeah. So first up is going to be issue 1 of Deceased Unkillables.
I mean, this is running on from the Deceased, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Deceased.
So it's basically Tom Taylor's writing and Howard Porter is the artist. We've got, and it's basically going to be a 3-issue miniseries that covers the events of the Deceased range of comics, but from the perspective of the villain. So we get to find out what happens to the villain.
Francesco Martinez.
Weirdly enough, I don't think I've seen them, so I might not actually bother picking this up purely because I collected the original DCs, but with the Francesco Martinez covers.
I think he's doing the cover for this,
and I haven't been able to find one yet. So yeah, so. That's like a bit of a. If he is doing them, I'll pick them up. Obviously to keep the full set. But if he hasn't, I won't.
If he hasn't, I won't.
So then,
if he did, I will.
And then next on the list,
is Batman 89. So it's the first appearance of Joker's new bird.
Yes, apparently.
Or bit of stuff.
So it's
called
been
Punchline.
Massively rumoured that he's that nobody really knows who she is.
No,
quite yet, but. Because of her appearance and everything, they're sort of like they think she's going to be the new
Harley Quinn, basically,
Harley Quinn kind of thing, which would be really interesting. So
with a name like Punchline, she's
yeah,
obviously going to have something to do with the
Joker. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see what that involvement is, what that relationship is. I don't think we're going to get like that full expose in this. I think it's just going to be a cameo of a couple of panels where she features, but obviously next in the Tini and the fourth run as well.
Yeah, and he's doing really well. I mean, it's a great run at the moment. I'm loving it.
It's probably like second favourite run, probably behind Thor, I would say, at the moment. So third up, guys, we've got Aquaman 57. So this one is Kelly Sue DeConnick, who's the writer on this one, and Robson Rocker, who's the doing the art on this one. Now this one is the long-awaited birth of
said child,
Mira's child. So going to be an interesting one to keep an eye on. But I haven't been reading it.
Yeah, I've not been reading Aquaman, so I'm a little bit lost on it.
Yeah, I'm a bit lost on it. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So next up,
it's the He-Man and the Masters of the Multiverse.
Yeah.
Not the universe, the multiverse. And I think this is the first appearance of the 1980s cartoon version of He-Man.
Yeah.
In this book.
See, I'm intrigued by this because obviously I used to watch the He-Man.
Did you have the haircut?
I didn't have the haircut myself. I didn't have the bowl cut, but
I know a lot of people that did.
I watched He-Man. I even watched She-Ra. I had all the action figures. I've still got all the action figures up in my mum and dad's loft at their house. And yeah, I absolutely loved it. So there's a weird kind of curiosity with this one. So yeah, I don't know whether I might pick this one up just out of.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to shove my dog into the multiverse.
Is he trying?
He's after this squeaky toy.
Oh, is that what it is? So yeah,
And there's a black label comic comes out this month as well, isn't it?
It's a Black Label book, Hill House Comics from Joe Hill, and it's called Plunge. Apologies if you hear very loud squeaks now, but the dog has got his squeaky toy now. So so it's Plunge, and I don't know much more about it other than it's build. If you're a fan of I think it's like 1980s, 1990s horror film called The Thing.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Obviously,
my favourite
John Carpenter film, very like creature feature and stuff. I
love a good horror movie.
I really enjoyed it because it's just a really suspenseful, great film. It says that it's basically supernatural events in the Arctic, but with the general feeling of The Thing. So, obviously, The Thing was extraterrestrial.
Wasn't he
this is
blue-eyed?
Supernatural.
And
all
Rocky,
the rest of it.
isn't that The Thing?
so yeah, I'm going to make Tom watch The Thing.
Oh yeah, we're going to watch Fantastic Four. Yes.
Big rock monster. But yeah, so that's it for DC Comics.
Yeah.
So we're on to Marvel.
But that actually leads us on really quite well to the Dan Slott Fantastic Four run.
Yeah.
So the next issue of that is out this month, tomorrow even, issue 19.
Yeah. Yeah. Issue 19 on the 19th of February.
19th of February, and it's the origin of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, which is really weird. Yeah, that's what I thought when I read this. All I've picked up with this one is that people are saying that this is going to be the origin of the Fantastic Four. So whether it's going to be a retelling and they're going to retcon whatever's happened before or whatever, I don't know. I haven't been reading.
This is where you find out, like, spoiler alert, or like, some kind of prediction that it's all Mr. Fantastic's fault. The whole thing.
The whole thing.
He created it right from the start.
Yeah.
Mind you, isn't that how the shut up? Isn't that how the Ultimates version of Fantastic Four ended?
I do not know. Again.
And I might look into that one because I'm pretty sure Ultimate Fantastic Four. Reed Richards caused a lot of problems, and he actually turned out to be a bit of a git.
So who knows, guys? Who knows? So let's see. Well, next up is again another book that I probably won't read, but
it's a tie-in, isn't it?
It is a tie-in into Iron Man 2020 because the first issue didn't grab us. We haven't been getting hype for this event, and I don't think many people are, but it's Machine Man 2020 #1. It's basically the first of a 2-part sort of run, if you like, mini limited series. Christos Gage writing, Nick Roche with the art.
He's a friend of mine, old Nick Roche. He's a Transformer artist, or was a Transformer artist for IDW. Yeah, he's a great artist, really good bloke too. Awesome. I'll probably pick it up just purely because he's the artwork in association. So he did some of Renew Your Vows, Spider-Man stuff as well.
Oh, did he? Oh, cool. Because you've got the J. Scott Campbell covers for that.
Of course,
of course, J. Scott Campbell. Anyway, so this one, all it says is obviously, and it is basically going to feature the version of Machine Man who featured in Next Wave, Agents of Hate. So I don't know when that was, but somebody out there will know and be a lot more interested than I am. So, next one, Tom. I think we're both quite excited about this one, aren't we?
Come on. Yeah. I believe it's Wolverine's first solo comic for quite some time. Actually,
yeah. It's the first issue in his 6th ever. So it's like his 6th volume.
Really?
Yeah. So he's got 6 previous runs, if you like.
6 previous kills.
Yeah. So, well.
Right, you're getting on my
And
nerves.
and this one's going to directly tie in with the Jonathan Hickman sort of Dawn of X.
Yeah, it's all tying, isn't it?
It's all of this. It's all springing off from that. So obviously we've had all the, what is it, Fallen Angels, Marauders, X-Force, and all of that. This is Wolverine's very own standalone run.
What
in that world? So I'm sorry.
Me too. I'm a Wolverine fan, to be fair.
One thing as well, guys, is there's like about 1 million variants.
Oh yeah, far too many variants, to be honest. But no J. Scott Campbell one.
No J. Scott Campbell one.
Wow.
So what is
that? There will be. I'm sure there will be one.
Yeah, but
did you know he was originally wasn't an X-Men originally? He was a Incredible Hulk. He was originally in an Incredible Hulk comic. And he was an X-Men. Yeah. He was just a Canadian Wolverine.
because they always have the argument, don't they? Because it's Hulk, Incredible Hulk issue 181, which is
Yeah.
is the really expensive book, but loads of people go on about Incredible Hulk issue 180 as that was actually where he made like the cameo, but that book's a lot cheaper. So it's sort of like it's quite an interesting thing. It's
an interesting argument.
Yeah, but again, it's a book I will never own. So, but yeah, I've got the facts.
Those people are not millionaires.
Yeah, it's quite an expensive book. But yeah, so on with Marvel. Do you want to do this one?
Yeah, so it's Jane Foster Valkyrie number 8. Sorry, I'm looking down.
There's so many we've got them all listed because we will forget.
Introduction of the Dark Asgardians, is that right?
I believe so. Yeah, right. So it's introduction. So it's the Rokva, which is it says it's an Asgardian contagion of death.
Oh, lovely.
So yeah, so
nice really fitting with the coronavirus and all that.
We've got now this.
Stop it.
This, it's going to kill all the Asgardians. So who knows what's going to happen?
Killed by coronavirus.
Written by Jason Aaron and art by Mahood Asrar as well, guys. So if any of those interest you, check out Valkyrie Jane Foster. On to the final Captain America book before we get into quite a few independent titles.
We'll try and list those, I think.
Yeah, because there's so many. But basically, Captain America number 19. This one, it's the identity of Dryad revealed. So a bit like how we had the identity of the other in the what was it, Young Justice or something like that. It was Teen Titans, wasn't it?
Who then turned out to be a clone of Damien.
A clone of Damien, yeah. So it was like, yeah. So we've got the identity of Dryad revealed. Haven't been reading this current Captain America run, haven't really heard much about it either. Written by Ta-Nehisi Coates and artwork by Alex Ross. So that's,
got a little bit of Alex Ross.
Well, he's got a lot of stuff going out at the moment because he's doing that Marvel's X thing as well that we read, but that we haven't carried on reading. That was out last week, I think. It's issue 2. But yeah,
do you know he paints all of his artwork?
I've seen it when I've seen it. I saw him at. Have you passed this on to me because my throat's going?
Sorry, mate.
Actually, it was on the way out.
It was the snogging on the way out before the video.
Snogging Raggles more like.
Yeah.
So basically, identity of Dryad is revealed in this one. I don't know who that character is, so I can't really elaborate. So indies.
Let's run through these. There's only one in here that I'm actually interested
relatively quickly. So, first one is from Aftershock Comics. It's called God Killers. So it's the start of a new series called God Killers, and it's basically where it sounds mental. This does. It's a folklore
I kind of want to read
it. Yeah, folklore professor turned soldier joins the God Killers, and who are special forces unit who use mythical beasts as weapons of mass destruction.
Sounds bonkers, but I love it.
It sounds bonkers, but I love it, yeah. So, that's that one. Next one is from...
Vigilant. Yeah.
Valiant.
Vigilant.
Yeah.
Vigilant. Dr. Tomorrow. Don't care.
Don't care. It's basically reintroduction of Dr. Tomorrow,
yeah.
And I don't know anything about it.
No.
So. Next one is a comic from Mad Cave. It's called Savage Bastards. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I missed out on the beat then.
Yeah.
Bit too late.
But this one's basically, when I read this, and it's obviously saw it on like people's key lists and stuff. I read the description and instantly was like, well, I don't need to read that. So the description goes, it's a story set in 1873. Two half brothers fight their way through desert towns.
I feel like I need to sit and relax listen to this.
Fight their way through desert towns to save their mother from their sadistic father and his bastard sons. So I wonder how this is going to end up.
It sounds a bit like something I'm not going to read.
Something I'm not going to read because it pretty much tells you what they're going to do.
Yeah.
If it has a happy ending, obviously.
Oh, it's going to have a really happy ending. It sounds horrendous. Sounds like a horror movie.
Yeah. So pick that one up if you're into your westerns and stuff.
That's a dance move again, mate.
But yeah. Anyway, we're on to Dark Horse now.
Dark Horse. It's Hellboy and BPRD.
Yeah.
The return of
Effie Cole.
Effie Cole.
Yeah, so this is basically, obviously, you've got Mike Mignola, obviously, writing. I believe he's done, like, obviously, some artwork in it as well. And then you've got Zach Howard and Dave Stewart doing the interiors. 2-part continuation now, so it's only going to be 2 parts. But it continues the Crooked Man storyline, which was published in 2008.
Come on.
So if you've read The Crooked Man in 2008, you might want to pick these up.
Yeah.
Yep. Then we've got one called Bang.
Dance move again.
And this is... It made no sense to me, the description of this.
No,
so
I read it and was like, oh, no, what?
there's a sci-fi author and his fictional characters that he writes about may hold the key to saving reality.
I feel like
Or
this
destroying
happened in the Ninja Turtles TV show.
And I'm just... I don't get it. I'm not interested.
I'm sure there was an episode of the Ninja Turtles TV show in 2003 where there was a bloke who was drawing and then his characters came to life or the turtles ended up in the drawings. I don't know. So it's kind of... I feel like this has already been done slightly.
I'm not bothered.
No.
Genuinely. Well, and then we're on to Image.
Yeah, so it's on the stump.
On the Stump.
On the stump. This one I am quite interested in reading. Come here, Raggles. So this one's about like politicians getting in kind of sort of the UFC style world and beating the crap out of each other to become president or
to get elected.
To get elected, yeah.
So it sounds very brutal, very
dark,
and
like the idea of it.
Kind of like the idea of it. So we might do a review. I'm tempted to do a review of that one. So maybe next week.
I'd be up for that. I feel like that's how the politics should be done. I mean, I'd vote for Dwayne Johnson if he was in there beating the shit out of someone.
Yeah. Maybe.
Wrestling is the way forward.
That's it, yeah. Just big, angry bastards beating people up, so sounds good. And the final one, Tom's
which I am really
kind
excited
of excited. It is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Jennica.
Yes,
So,
issue 1, her
issue
first
1.
solo appearance in a in her own standalone comic.
And I think it's it's going to be a 3-part run.
Yeah. It's got some lovely covers to this one. There's a few different variants of this one. I'm getting the Mortal Kombat style.
The beat 'em up one. Yeah. I'm going to keep an eye open for what covers they get in at the shop. But it does sound quite interesting. And the one thing that I think stood out with me when I was reading the description is that it hints at the fact that obviously that more of a backstory is going to be revealed. However, there will also be an introduction of a new villain as well. So a new villain coming into the Mutant Ninja Turtles sort of universe sounds quite good. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be
the
in
Green
this
Shred
issue.
Ranger.
Well, it's been done. But
not in this comic.
Not in this comic. But yeah, it might not be in the first issue where that happens. Yeah. But certainly it's
Raggles,
just a key.
Are you going to be the new villain in the Ninja Turtles? The Rag Ranger.
No. And on that note,
hates me really.
On that note, we are done. That is a very long list, and it's took longer than we normally do. But there are quite a lot of
thank you for sticking with us,
guys. Thanks ever so much for watching. Do make sure that you are obviously subscribing to the channel, giving us that thumbs up, commenting down below what keys you've picked up this week, or if we've missed any. Obviously, let us know what you think.
If you want to see more of Raggles, let us know.
But so do all of those things, and we'll see you next time.
See you.